get down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
But let's get the brass tacks here.
We don't need to fucking practice, Randy!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Brass Tacks Podcast, episode 68. We are your hosts, Rick and Adam. I'm Rick.
Hey, dude, did they unsubscribe me? Oh, here it is.
Look, oh, you're trying to find the stream? It does do that shit, man. That's Adam, and of course, we're joined by the lovely and talented executive intern, Logan.
Hello.
And we got a full
This is the
show
honeycomb item.
for you gentlemen and ladies today. Are you still having trouble over there? Can't find the fucking stream? Anyway.
No, I can't. Logan, can you?
Hello, John Lemon. Hello, Rabbi. Good to see you guys today. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe, healthy, and happy. All that good shit. Let's see here. Oh, Rabbi's saying the notification seems to be delayed a little bit. I think that's par for the course with live streaming in general. It happens like that. But yeah, if you guys couldn't tell by the title of the episode, we've got some pretty weird shit to get into today.
Oh, here it is.
So I guess I'll just start out with explaining why we chose sex and racism as the title for today's episode. I was noticing after doing some thinking at work the other day, I came up with this idea for a comedy sketch that I'll probably go into detail more later on, like if I decide to go forward with it. But I realized kind of like right off the bat when I was coming up with this sketch, it might not play well with a lot of people out there because of the content that it's going to hold within it. But suffice it to say, I was like really happy about the idea at first, and then I realized like, fuck, I'm probably not the person that should be doing this type of comedy. But then I realized like there's still forms of racial negative racial entertainment out there, and even though the internet seems to have made this concerted effort, or society as a whole has made this concerted effort to kind of push this woke movement that we're living through and seeing, it's kind of having a negative impact on entertainment and comedy and stuff like that, which I get it. It is sort of necessary in a way to kind of like have the message be heard and establish the need for equality across the board and shit like that. But for me, I didn't understand why porn, of all things, seems to be exempt from the woke movement. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I don't know if I agree with your whole statement. I don't know if comedy needs to have a, correction.
No. Personally, I don't think that it should, but we're not seeing that in society. So I'm kind of
society.
I'm weighing the fact that like there is a larger narrative that needs to be pushed at the moment.
Is there? I mean, is there a larger narrative that needs to be pushed
in terms of
I don't know.
In terms of racial equality, I think there's still a lot of
Sure.
a lot of ground that needs to be covered.
I think there is, but I think when you push it like it has been pushed, that's it. It's ruined. You ruined it.
Like comedy, you mean comedy and like
anything, any movement for racial equality, it's been ruined. It's ruined now.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean,
the people went too far. White women went too far.
Yeah.
And fucking ruined that.
We've
all these movements, they run themselves out, man. So if they get too excited,
Yeah, I mean, you have a point there, and not to mention all of the agent provocateurs we've spoken of in the past, people who have
exactly
people from outside influences penetrating these movements to kind of make them or to incite violence and things of that nature.
To over exaggerate them.
Yeah, and discredit them in a way.
By over exaggerate, representing something that's so fringe that it's bullshit.
Yes. So, all right. So going back to what I was saying before, porn seems to be the only industry that doesn't have to abide by these rules right
You're
now.
right, 100%.
And I kind of like I went to Pornhub, and obviously I can't show what I saw here, but let me turn the screen a little bit.
I don't think we want to see what your search history looks like on Pornhub, but
you'd be surprised. Some might.
Trap.
You're not wrong, but at the same time, it's like at least I'm honest about it. I mean, there's all these motherfuckers out here faking it. So anyway, I kind of looked into it a little bit more to see just how prevalent it was in the adult film industry, and there are not only is like the typical BBC with a BBW still the main go-to with that particular genre, but like they're putting emphasis on racist white women getting a good deep dicking from a BBC and things like that. So that's where the rabbit hole started for me. And then I start exploring these videos in subgenres, because basically the ones that I'm talking about right now, this is like the first thing that pops up is this porn actress Ryan Connor ass fucked by BBC as she says the N-word. Now, that's pretty much the theme of all of these particular videos right here. But like I said, there's now subgenres. So there's like role playing where it'll be like they'll pretend to be an escaped slave or something, fucking a slave master's wife and things like that. And then on the opposite end of the coin, there are these BWCs. Big white cocks that are pretending these guys are role playing as like slave masters and like abusing black women. And in the name of porn,
right? And
just the thumbnails as well as the titles of these videos are alarming, and just the sheer number of views. So the one I just said, Ryan Connor ass fucked by BBC as she says the N-word, 352,000 views. The profile name that it's under is a verified Pornhub account by the name of Dick Drainers. That's the name of the
pretty straightforward.
Yeah, right on the nose there. So, and then there's another one down here where it says white guy was racist, so I fuck his girlfriend and posted on Twitter. And this was like a real one. I looked into this, and this was a real instance of just underground, like independent. This dude fucked this guy's fiance on Twitter and like posted it for everyone to see. Because nudity and porn still flies on Twitter for some reason. That's never been it's never been an issue for them. So that was a whole thing. And then going over to the more what I would call like probably the more abusive kind of not cool at all ones where the white guys are pretending to be slave masters and stuff. It's literally like, all right, the name of this video is Black Slave Girl Pleasures White Master BWC and calls herself a black whore. And
what was that again?
I
was going to bookmark that. Sorry.
Oh, okay. But yeah, and that's pretty much par for the course with all these videos. Like it's all names just like that, and it's these.
And that's on Pornhub, right?
Yes, and what I'm getting at is that these are being viewed in not only the hundreds of thousands, but the millions. Like most of these videos have like millions of views. So to me, I'm kind of thinking like there's something to be said about that in terms of what's acceptable to society and what's not. Like, why is sex the seemingly the barrier? Whereas me personally, like logically, I would think comedy was the no-go zone. You don't fuck with comedy because it's only there. The whole meaning of comedy is to make people laugh. That's it. You don't get into comedy because you want to hurt people or because you want to denigrate anyone in a base of reality.
Sure.
It's all fantasy. It's all humorous. It's all supposed to be funny. Why is porn getting away with this, whereas we're seeing comedians who have decades-long careers
destroyed for it?
They're being destroyed for a number of things, whether it's racism or sexism or anything like that. The main ammunition you carry as a comedian, that's what they're getting in trouble for.
Right, but that's like porn. you're talking about comedies only. It's just to make people laugh. Porn is only to make people come. So it's in the same wheelhouse. You're not supposed to feel anything else but trying to come.
That's a good point.
So that's how they get away with it, and it's the last. We could be seeing the last bastion of free speech that exists in porn only now, because comedy's done. So we have to venture down to porn is the last place you can have free speech, have comedy almost in a way.
Yeah, and that's another thing I will say.
Satire, I guess.
I will say when you watch these videos, there is an element like. You can tell everyone in the room, even though the shit sounds really abusive and racist and gross, like there's this overtone of like everyone in the room's kind of like tongue in cheek, like, oh, okay, we're.
Well, it could be. It's very satirical.
It's for a goof, So they seem like they're doing it for a goof.
Totally,
fuck buddies, like.
Yeah, when over here I'm looking at it like, oh my god, how is this still a thing?
They can get away with it now. They can still get away with it now. What I'm seeing in my head right now, Pornhub is going to transition. It's becoming the porn YouTube, right?
Right.
So they're going to start censoring porn, like if it's like that. You just brought it up.
Think so?
It's out there now.
Oh yeah, you think? Yeah, brass tacks is the
three people watching.
Pornhub.
Yep.
I honestly
Pornhub. I don't know.
I've always thought that like if we ever got in trouble on YouTube, which is only a matter of time, it just takes enough people watching the show for us to get in trouble.
Right.
And once that happens, we'll just migrate over to Pornhub because there's plenty of channels that aren't porn related over there, and they let that fly.
Yeah. Right. Right. This is kind of a bit of a segue here because we've talked about this before. How that's where they're flocking.
Right.
It's
the bunker.
Yeah, exactly. But that's your last stand. That is the bunker. If they break into the bunker, that's it.
Yeah.
Everyone's dead.
Right.
There's no quick egress here.
Oh, John Lemon, you bring up a good story too. He says that I seem to remember a porn actress that was bullied into suicide because she didn't want to fuck a guy who worked with both the genders, mainly because she was afraid of getting HIV. So,
I remember that.
Right, and that brings up a good point too, because first of all,
that was pretty recent.
It's a woman.
It was a couple years ago.
Well, it's a woman. It's her body, her choice, right? That's how it should be. Mm-hmm. You should have the freedom to have whatever sexual partner you prefer, what you want. And just because you're not sexually attracted to somebody or you have a certain you're worried about certain aspects of their sexual activity, that gives no one the right to call them a bigot or anything like that. There's plenty of people I'm not attracted to on this planet. There's plenty of people I am attracted to.
I'm looking at too. But yeah. Okay. Repulsed would be the proper word. Yeah, you're 100% right.
Suzanne says she can't watch us if we go to Pornhub. Why? That's not fair. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Adam.
Blocked on her phone.
Oh no, parental controls.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
What? You had something you were gonna say.
I had something. I don't know. It's gone.
Did Suzanne cut you off?
Yeah.
I'm still in awe over the Thanksgiving meal she brought me the day after Thanksgiving. It was very welcome. I don't get a lot of home cooked meals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I forgot to bring the one I had for you. It was literally in a Tupperware.
Yeah. Did you eat it?
No.
What happened? What'd you do with it?
Put it in the garbage.
Okay. See, Adam just wastes food.
Oh, okay. I'm a food waster.
Adam's so flush with cash, he doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to him. He just goes and throws it out in the front yard. He's like, fuck him.
Too much Thanksgiving food in general.
Feeds it to the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of it I did.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, okay, we covered racism in porn and stuff like that. I think now we can segue into some.
But we weren't just covering racism in porn or whatever. We're talking about the last stand of free speech being in a small little location, possibly in porn. We don't know.
It's constitutional, Adam. Everyone.
No, this is it's something to explore, I would say, but
it is. It's definitely a topic that we'll probably get into some more, because that like I was saying, it was something that I stumbled upon. It was a very odd thought I had at work, and so last night in the wee hours when I was putting the show together, I was like, oh yeah, racism in porn. And so I'm gonna go deeper down that rabbit hole because I just like weird porn to begin with, not in a sexual way. I'm not gonna lie, I did chub up at a couple of these videos, but I didn't complete to any of them by any means. But I am going to go deeper into the rabbit hole and
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You watch porn and then, okay, maybe you didn't drop a load at the end of this. I'm not saying finish
not
to that
to
porn,
those.
but if you get into the porn hole, you gotta release at the end of the day, right? I mean, you can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna watch some porn videos and then go on with my life. You're gonna watch some porn videos and be like, oh, okay, this is for the show, and then I'm gonna treat myself by going to what I want to see.
Yes, and
So
I did.
okay, thank you. I was trying to figure out because you said you didn't. Okay,
because you know what I did?
Gotcha.
I didn't, like I told you guys, I don't masturbate behind the console here because there's cameras and like you just never fucking know. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm I'm way too careful about it. I just don't want to be the guy who's got his dick out on the internet.
I get it.
So what I did was I kept a video going on my phone. I turned on a hot ass shower. I watched a couple minutes more of the clips when I was in there and undressing myself and shit. And I got in the shower. It was all steamy and stuff. And I finished the rest in my mind because I can come up with some dirty ass scenarios in my head that really can get me moving.
The rest in your mind?
Yeah, dude.
A
I'm
lot
a
of it
psychopath.
includes dick.
I am. I mean, it's an exercise, is what it is. And anyway, I gave myself a really good shower milking. It was relaxing. It was like hot water steaming out.
Oh, it's a great. But, yeah, just the loads in it. This is a played out thing, but loads in the shower. It's like vinegar, or it's like oil and water.
Suzanne
That's
has
not
a
true.
request of you, Rick. You got to rewind and put on the music.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. Dude, it sucks when our listeners are better producers than I am. I completely forgot that I even had the porn music. But
That's okay.
Is that still on the soundboard, or did you?
oh no, I've got it. It's always there just in case things get hot and heavy. I should have just had it going throughout the entire racism and porn thing.
Yeah.
But
music.
But no, to Adam's point, it's not like that. It's when the water's hot enough, your load just goes right into the drain. It's not hard. If it gets cold, I've run out of hot water before, right as I've completed, and it just basically congeals up, and then it's just fucking impossible. That's how the cum razor blade happened.
Right.
It fell into cold cum, and that's
You're
why.
exactly right. Yeah, if that water is not if it's less than scalding,
Yeah.
that cum is just going to be just flip flopping around, and that someone will slip on that.
Right. And I have before too. That's another thing. So this is another gross. It's a quick cum story, but there was a time not too long ago. This is like maybe a couple months back. I was getting out of the shower and I had done that. Like basically what I did was I washed my hair, I shaved my face, and then I went to ejaculate, which I've learned to reverse the order of operations. So it was amateur hour in its truest form. So the water got really cold, right? And I'm moving everything back and forth, creating some friction. And then all of a sudden,
Friction.
I complete all over my feet. And what happened was the water turns cold and Daddy's genitalia shriveled back up inside of his body. And what I didn't realize is that I didn't get all of the ejaculate off of my feet before I exited the shower. And so I go into my bedroom, I towel off, and I put my robe on, and I go back to the bathroom to brush my teeth before I go Betty Buys. And notice as I'm staring down at the floor, looking past my phone, there's a cum trail in the carpet leading back to my bathroom.
Oh.
And then I look on the bottom of my foot, and there's a wad of my own DNA in between my toes that I didn't realize was there. And I tracked it all the way back to the bathroom. And so for the next 20 minutes, your boy was out in the basement with little wads of tissue paper, picking up little tiny pieces of cum out of the carpet.
How do you clean that up?
Very precisely.
You need a steam cleaner to get that fucking shit out of there.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I went super in depth with it.
You didn't. You dabbed it twice. Like, this is too much work, and you walked away. Let's be real.
I bet you Skylar dropped his burrito like on the floor the next day and fucking picked it
up
back
and ate it.
If that's the dude, if that's the first time my semen has ever been tasted by Skylar, I'd be surprised.
Oh.
As much as we've hung out in the past, our semens have had to have accidentally cross-contaminated something, some personal item of ours.
Yeah, accidentally.
Then okay, shut up. But yeah, I created a snail trail of my own fluids.
Yeah. Jizz is a wild fluid, man.
It is.
You got to think, well, how weird is it?
What do you mean how weird?
It's
very weird.
It's a liquid medium full of DNA.
Yes.
and like quasi live things, right? You look at
I
them
know.
under a microscope and they're swimming around. What the fuck is this thing? I shoot this out and it's just like, how weird is this? No one's talking about this. Because we're just jerking off.
We're talking about it.
Well, we're just putting into a fucking, you savages a sock, me some tissue paper or some toilet paper. But
So are we like comfort?
well, we're shooting this semi-sentient thing.
Yeah, we're creating genocide in
weird
our
is this?
drains all the time, except for me that one time a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's all over the place. We got to drop it every day.
Rabbi says he was feeding the geese during that. I've always loved that turn of phrase for masturbation. Feeding the geese. But no, you're right. It's along the same lines as like the complexity of like blood and how we produce blood and shit like that.
But blood's not swimming around like with these
Well, I
little.
know that.
These little things we shoot out because we got to come are just. Then there's like these little things that resemble obviously tadpoles. Like,
I'm glad we finally found the subject Adam gets passionate about.
It's
You
just
start
weird.
talking
It's
semen.
just fucking weird.
He's all ears and ass.
It's just weird, dude. What is this?
It's a very perplexing thing.
I
It's
mean,
very,
we
like,
treat them.
alien-like.
We're just throwing them on the ground. But this is like, it's like, what? These things are swimming around. We just can't see them. What if you could see these fucking things? When you shot them out, it was like, and you could
hear
see
their
them.
screams.
Yes. Well, I don't. Yeah, but you could see them at least. You could see them swimming around. What if you could do that? Then would you come all the time?
Probably not. Knowing me, I don't know though.
Be like,
I
I gotta shoot out these things that are swimming around. I don't know if I would do it if I could see it.
Are you saying you'd be one of those semen retention bros? Fucking developing superpowers because you haven't came in a month and a half?
No, I would just have to suck it up and fucking jerk off. What am I not jerking off?
If Adam went 3 days without coming, he would shoot his office up in Minecraft.
If I want.
In Minecraft.
Totally. Yeah, in Minecraft, if I have not ejaculated in some fashion
That's it. That's it for your coworkers.
within 72 hours, there's a problem.
Oh shit. All right, let's get into some bad news.
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Okay, give me the bad news.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
This whole thing.
Fucking sucks. I mean, this is the biggest pile of shit.
Your Honor,
All right. So I was over here trying to turn down the fucking. I was trying to turn down the fucking. God damn it! The bad news music. I forget what movie that's from again. And I should know. Tango and Cash. God, I'm stupid. I was trying to turn down the Tango and Cash music, and I just realized I was turning down the intro stuff.
The biggest thing about Tango and Cash that bugs me is they took their belts off and then slid down a zip line. That belt would have worn down within 2 feet, and you would have fucking fell to your death. And I don't care if this is the 80s leather belt. If it was a braided belt, you're fucked for sure.
Why would you have a braided belt?
It would slide 2 inches and you're dead. Even a solid leather belt. They're like, oh yeah, they're gonna go from building to building with a fucking belt. Shut up.
I don't even think you can hang yourself with a braided belt, let alone fucking zip line with it, dude.
I was thinking about braided belts the other day. Like,
of course you were.
Great.
He has a couple of them.
As a child, I did for sure. But
did you?
Shoot.
How many did you have, and how quick could you take it off?
But think about them. Logistically, they're a really good idea. Like,
they just look so queenie.
You can always get a perfect fit with a leather belt. It stretches and stuff, so every hole, and then you have a cinch point every inch or whatever, inch and a half.
Yeah.
A braided belt, I can adjust. I'm adjusting in micrometers or whatever. I don't know. Look that up.
Fact, you can beat
Call
up
it
anyone.
if you know the exact amounts of that. But
fact on planet Earth, you can beat up anyone
braided
that's wearing a
belts.
braided belt.
Oh, for sure.
You're not ever going to get beat up by a guy wearing a braided belt.
Well, yeah, Adam wears them.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I would love to own braided belts for their just simplicity.
He loves them.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I'm taking back Logan's fucking car crash. There we go.
I don't love them. I'm not gonna wear them.
I don't know. I think you.
I just think they're a great idea as far as getting the perfect fit.
No, you're not
on
wrong.
your belt.
You're not wrong, but I also like to think that Adam's walking around his house with his sweatpants on and there's a braided belt around the waistband.
Well, what's weird is, like, I have sweatpants on.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a tall thing, but...
Oh, here we go. Height supremacist
like,
over here.
I never put my hands in my pockets. I'll always put my hands in my waistband.
Because you got those fucking gorilla arms.
Yeah, I'll actually...
long,
It's like
dumb arms.
you use their waistband as, like, holsters for your hands. I'll put it... Instead of my...
Because they're registered weapons.
Thinking, yeah.
Fucking tough guy with his braided belt.
You don't do that? I do that every day. I guess I don't think about it, but... Like, instead of putting my hands in my pockets, I put them in just in the sides of my waistband and set them down in there.
No one does that. No one does that.
Call in. I think a lot of people are doing that rather than putting their hands in their pockets.
Yeah, call in if you do that so I can yell at you.
Totally.
Is that a military thing? Like...
No, you just put your hands here. I don't know. It just, if I could have oh, never mind. I'm not going down that road, but.
No, please do.
No, if you could
it's
just
very
have,
interesting compared to what we're doing for bad news.
Well,
braided belts. Fucking braided belts.
Well, yeah, if I could have a braided belt with hand holsters.
You can crochet
cool
yourself some hand holsters.
A braided belt, hand holsters, and then you could wear sweatpants and just kind of put your hands right here.
Adam, we've been friends for a really long time. That's the dumbest fucking shit you've ever said.
The patent's been stolen. They're making millions already.
I don't. No one is.
Come on.
Actually, intern Logan, please indulge us. Will you please Google whether or not there are
what is
hand holsters?
What the hand holster?
Braided belt with hand holsters. Please.
You know there's going to be something.
And in the meantime, we're going to get into this, this fucking news story. I mean, if it doesn't exist, though, go for it. You're the one that's over here.
Well,
you got
I'm just
millions
saying
of dollars at your disposal.
No, but I'm just saying that's what I do. I stick my hand into my waistband all the time. And
no, there's not. Okay, yeah, I figured.
Is there
Thank you.
belt hand holsters?
Oh, also Suzanne.
Belt hand holsters.
Suzanne requested that you stand up and show us how you do the hand holster thing because I'm also curious.
Okay,
You literally just slide your hand.
Are
into
we
your
on
pants.
Pornhub now, or is this an OnlyFans?
We
thing?
can be. This is our segue. This is our big come up. This is the moment where we get deplatformed. Just show us how you do it because I'm confused too.
What's behind here? Dude?
A trash can like there is every week.
A tin trash
here we
can.
Go. Adam's buying time now.
No.
Fucking pussy. Watch the camera.
No,
Like you're shaking shit around, you gorilla.
Yeah, well, I have to stand up and you have to hear me, right?
That's true. All right,
so
good point.
shut up.
Okay.
But no, you put I will put my hand right here.
Let me see.
You can't see it?
No, what do you? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Like this.
I see what you're saying.
Instead of putting my hand in my pocket.
That's very weird. I don't know why
I'll
you
walk
do that.
around. No, I walk around like that. Like just.
You just walk around. Everybody thinks you're shoplifting. You fucking weirdo.
I don't know why. Yeah,
Thinks he's about to expose himself to his
I do it all the time. Like,
poor Adam. You have some weird idiosyncrasies. I will say that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Target like that, people steering their kids away from you.
It's okay. He always catches them up or catches up. God damn it. Find me a braided belt. All right. So this week in bad news, we have a man killing a woman during a fight over stray cats. And this is
a man killing a woman?
Yeah. And I want to say that the man is justified in my opinion. I don't mean to be too harsh or anything, but in this circumstance, I think he was well within his right.
An update on a deadly shooting in Lexington County.
It's like the worst. Did you hear that audio?
I'm not thinking about the audio, guy.
Are you thinking about Jabba the Hutt here fucking telling us what happened?
That's that mushroom man from fucking Ghostbusters. What are you talking about?
State Puff Marshmallow.
Yeah, that's what is this shirt decision? Terrible.
That's a bad
Michelin
shirt.
Man.
Yeah, that's a bad
the
shirt.
Michelin Man. Like what?
If you're built like a refrigerator, you should only wear black. It's such a slimming color. Like, look at me. I weigh 872 pounds. You'd never know because I got this fucking sweet ass long sleeve on.
News 19's Emily Carell. It was an argument about
sounds like it
stray
was
cats
filmed on a
that ended
90s camcorder.
Yeah, it does.
Could have been.
Lexington police have now charged 49-year-old
Dude, what is
Sean
up?
Eric Malahy with murder.
Okay, fuck that audio. So, all right, I'll give you the cliff notes because I read the article. All right, this guy.
You better fall off cliff.
This guy owns a business in a shopping center. There's a taekwondo place. There's like a GameStop type of place, like an off-brand video game store. But so all the shop owners are angry because there's a feral cat problem behind these businesses, and there's some old bitch that keeps showing up. There's some 80-something-year-old bitch was showing up and feeding these fucking cats. Is that the oh, that's a dryer in the background. So this old lady kept showing up and fucking feeding these dumb cats, and it was causing more cats to come to this area, and it was basically creating a big problem where like owners were always having to like look out for cats and shopping, and even shopping the little center there, people stopped going there because the parking lot would be overrun with cats and stuff like that, and they were getting into the businesses. And so this guy finally had enough. He goes out there and confronts the woman with another person. I don't know if it was a shopper or another shop owner, but they go out there and they confront this woman. She starts giving him lip and starts a physical altercation with this gentleman here, who just, you know, when you see good genetics, you know good genetics, and this man's lacking in a lot of different
I thought you were going to say he was Adonis.
He's peak perfection in there.
Woo.
He's got a dick nose too. His nose looks just like a dick. If you're not watching this live, this man's got a dick nose, and he looks like a pedophile. But anyway, this guy, I'll just call him a hero. He, instead of physically fighting this woman, he just pulls out a pistol and shoots her in the face, drops her.
Why did he shoot her?
He shot her because the bitch attacked him, and he was like, I'm probably within my rights to defend myself against physical violence.
Woman.
Well, yeah, look
I
at
can defend myself from an 8-year-old woman.
I can't smirk on
I'm
his
scared.
face.
Yeah, he's happy with what he did. He knew he did God's work back there. And
he's like, I'm gonna get killed by this fucking. What? How old is this guy?
He was in his he's in his late 30s. I know.
That's not true.
That's what the article said.
Okay, so say he is in his late 30s. Am I worried about a fucking old 80-year-old bitch killing me?
No, but
if she has,
Adam, I know you. You've been mad enough to kill someone before. We all have. We all have. And this dude, this dude probably thought in his simple little mind that if somebody attacks you physically, regardless of who they are, he's within his rights to fire on him. And so you can tell that his plan backfired, judging by this picture. He's in correctional clothing.
Oh, yeah, it's not his
this isn't his LinkedIn
attire.
Yeah, this isn't his LinkedIn photo. But this guy's in trouble. And
he might have thought that either way, getting into a fight with this old lady was going to end in her death. So he just thought he'd make it quick.
That's true. Maybe he was being merciful because he knows he's a master of combat, and he was just going to fuck her up. But no, he killed this lady. And I guess the cops show up. They're like, hey, you can't just be shooting old bitches in the face. And so they arrested him. But
look, she was going to be dead in 2 days, probably.
Look,
2 days to maybe 2 years.
Right.
Okay, we get it. I know. But, you know, you can't be just killing old fuckers. But
she was a burden on society. It's during COVID-19. These businesses already aren't doing well. You got fucking stray cats running into your business, chasing shoppers away, and you got some old bitch in the back, some old burden just showing up with old food and keeping these cats growing in numbers. Like, she's not out there spay and neutering anything. She's not out there taking them to no-kill shelters and doing the right thing.
Right
so fuck her. She's a problem. And a burden. Fuck her.
For sure, I get what you're saying.
I'm heartless.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think. This lady has lived 80-something years. She's got nothing left.
Yep.
So all that she has left is to go to this area and give cats some food. That's what fulfills her.
She's not doing it the right way, though. She's out there making a problem.
She's on Social Security making a $500 a fucking year.
That's still too much if you ask me. That's way too much. This burden.
This old lady ain't got nothing to do.
Fucking stealing. Fucking she's a burden on the taxpayer.
That's why you see all those old people feeding birds all the time in the parks.
Yeah, because they know they're going to be fucking bird food one day.
Yes, they're like, oh, I have some connection. These birds like me. No one likes old people, so this is how they have to connect with humanity. They can't connect to other humans. They got to like interact in the world and connect with animals they can just throw food to, and they'll be friends with them.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But
well, she's dead now. It doesn't matter. But
do it the right way. Yeah.
First of all, fuck this guy. This fucking Colin Robinson looking motherfucker can go fucking eat a dick.
He looks like Christopher Cross.
He actually, yeah.
He should have ride like the wind, man.
Yeah. Well,
that was at the border of Mexico. Right after you shoot her.
He blend right in at the border of Mexico too, probably.
Such a long way to go.
Michael McDonald flies down and swoops him up
with his stormtrooper helmet haircut.
No, but fuck this guy. He's a piece of shit.
I don't know, man.
What are you talking about? Are you so consumed if in your life where you're like, I gotta kill this bitch. There's too many fucking cats around here. She's feeding these cats. I'm gonna fucking kill this bitch. No, I don't even care. I'm like, this old bitch. I feel bad. I'd be like, this old bitch is feeding cats.
What if all your money's tied into your business, it's your livelihood? That's how you feed your family.
Right. And there's so many cats. People are like, I can't go to this.
Shooting cats. Like
there were a lot of cats.
I don't care. Wait,
we're not talking about 10 cats. We're talking like 40-something cats.
Okay, fine. Let's
we're
say
talking
there's
like a
40
swarm of
cats hanging around in the back alley.
Yeah.
You ever hear stories of cats just fucking attacking people when they're coming into stores and stuff? It's not like it's like
Adam. You act like you live amongst these cats, like you know them personally. Why are you defending this old bitch?
I have a bunch of cats, but
and most of them are dicks, straight up. You got a bunch of dick cats.
I have none. No, that's not true. But
that fucking Toby is always hissing at me, and I can't get near it or it'll paw me out.
I
Fuck him.
Rick. I believe all of your cats are dicks.
Yeah, dude. Well, look at Adam. What do you think? He's out there creating a stress-free environment for his animals.
No.
Adam gets drunk at 12 in the afternoon and starts throwing shit around his house.
I'm glad he qualified 12 in the afternoon.
Had to. You don't stay up that late, dude.
Yeah.
Starts beating him for being too loud while he's trying to play Call of Duty.
No.
Well, no, he's not allowed to play with volume up, so it's not a problem.
Well, I got a good Turtle
Headset?
Beach 600 Gen 2.
Adam finally got a headset.
Google it.
We're gonna be able to talk to each other online now.
It's legit.
But anyway,
$20 for it.
I think this guy should not only be let go and absolved, but
I disagree. Fuck him too. He's fucking killed some old bitch for fucking feeding.
He should never have to work again.
She wasn't. Yeah, but it's not like she's feeding roaches. They're like, oh, she ate lured roaches. Everyone, no one wants a fucking roach hanging around.
But stray cats get fleas, ticks, bed bugs.
Yeah. You've seen these crazy outbreaks of being around stray cats and just fucking.
Because I keep a flamethrower on me. If I see stray cats, I handle my business, dude.
This is
straighten them out real quick.
Fuck that guy. Yes, the old lady fucking stinks too, but
she does.
Come on.
What do we have next on the docket here? Oh yeah. So as usual, somebody fucking animals had to make their way back onto the show again. I don't know how every week I always seem to find
and
an
his
article.
Dog?
Yeah.
Oh my.
I always seem to find an article of someone just really violently fucking animals, and I don't.
Why?
It's honestly, dude, I look in the same places starting out every week. Every once in a while, I'll find content from outside influences and shit like that. But I check a lot of the same places because it's just my jumping off point.
Why are people fucking animals?
I don't know, but one particular news outlet I go to, there's always a story somewhere in the world. It was the same
I believe it.
Same thing.
Totally.
I got the orangutan sex slave thing. Same.
You were trying to slut shame an orangutan? Were you trying to slut shame?
That fucking
slut
monkey.
Orangutan? She knew what she wanted.
Yeah, she was begging for it. You saw the way she was dressed. What other monkey runs around with perfume and makeup on?
You saw that sign language.
She was asking for it.
The guy who did it kind of looks like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah. With if he had those fucking thick ass glasses.
Yeah.
He's got the same jawline. You're right.
Yeah. But
what?
Look. He's not. He's a 2, but he's not a ghoul. You can find some fat bitch at Walmart to fuck.
Well, he's a father of 2.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
This is the conversation we need to have. Is this a genetic thing, where you just have some weird genetic tick?
It has to.
Where it's like I gotta fuck animals.
It has to be. The only other thing I could think of is like maybe if they were abused by a trusted loved one or something. Yeah. No. If they were just abused in general, that has a tendency to rewire shit.
Where'd this take place at?
Sure. I get what you're saying.
I think this particular story, actually, I don't know. We can play the video though and find out. I'm over here trying to speculate when I got the fucking video right here in front of me.
A supermarket worker has been banned from keeping animals for life after admitting to having sex with chickens and a dog. Shane Waters' 6
These Sarah McLachlan
videos
videos
came to light after a farmer discovered a number of injured and dead birds at his Accrington farm.
Injured and dead birds because he's fucking them?
Also admitted having sex with his own
So that was another thing. Let me pull this back a little bit. Another facet to the story. The only reason they knew something was amiss with this man was because the farmer would come out in the morning and found like 11 or something dead chickens and a couple more that were injured, but he had fucked these chickens to death.
11 of them.
11 of them. And this wasn't the first time. He had done this multiple times. So the farmer actually caught him on surveillance equipment that he had purchased. and reported him. And then whenever they went to his house, they found out, I guess, I don't know if he admitted to it or not, but they found out through some means that he was banging the Great Dane. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And in the article that I read, it said that he had like bite marks from his dog because the dog would try to fight him and bite him and stuff like that every time he'd try. So he'd basically rape his own dog. And this dude's got kids too in the house. It's just.
That's a guy. Wait, we're talking
about.
Be
talking to the kids too.
That's a good point too. Yeah, you never know. It's just so dark.
Chickens have like cloacas.
Rabbi says those chickens shouldn't have been looking fine as fuck.
Slut chickens. Fucking sluts. But they're everything exits out of one hole on a chicken.
Yeah, that's just weird to me, man. Chickens are just weird dinosaurs. I don't know why you would fuck one.
That's really weird. But I mean, I guess that's just a minor detail. You're raping your dog. You're fucking a dog too.
Yeah, not only that, but a very big dog.
Oh, it was a Great Dane, you said?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dog could have killed him, probably.
If you wanted to.
I owned Great Danes in the past, man. They're not to be fucked with.
Yeah.
I have a dog as big as a Great Dane. It could probably kill me if he wanted to.
Let's hope it does.
I feel like it probably could.
So
he could probably
admitted having sex with his own Great Dane dog and has now been jailed for 30 months.
He's got that
reports
chin
Lancashire
diaper.
Live. Bernie Crown Court.
Who's this dog?
Where are they getting these ASPCA fucking shots from?
In the arms of an eight.
That's another good point too. Where the fuck is Sarah McLachlan in the dogs getting fucked category? It's all about like, oh, these dogs need homes and food.
That's
and
probably
stuff.
her work, dude. That's her long con. She's trying to fuck dogs.
No, she needs to
Or
go
get
all
fucked by
in.
dogs,
She needs to go all in like the Florida billboards, and she needs to start showing pictures of dudes standing behind animals like getting caught in the act and stuff like that. Be like, don't be out there fucking animals. That's the only way to. I think they would make a fortune if they made it very, like, I guess if they made it really well known that this is a problem. This is a persisting problem in our society, the world over. Not just here in America, not over in Europe. It's all over the place. People are fucking animals. And I think it needs to be brought to the forefront. I think if Sarah McLachlan and that stupid organization wants to make some money, they need to get a little dirtier and just tell these people what's actually happening. Go full PETA with it.
Yeah, I mean, it needs to be brought to the fore, the five front. I mean, William boards, though, how effective are they, dude? Are people really looking at William? Are people looking at William boards? They're not. No one cares.
In the show, Rick.
No one cares about William boards, dude.
Fucking 42-minute show. Let's go ahead and start it right now.
No one cares about him.
Anyway, this guy's got problems. He's out here fucking.
I mean, do you look at him? I don't know.
A supermarket stock checker has previous convictions for abusing horses in 1997 and 2016. Judge Sarah Dodd
Repeat
said
offender?
The case was as unusual as it is disturbing as she handed down his sentence. On September,
It's almost like what they call pedophiles, do they say? What they say? Like Sean Atwood always says pedophiles.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of pedophiles?
Yeah. They say zebra, too. It's instead of zebra.
And glaciers. Like, what?
Yeah. I'm glad you talked over my horrible joke. She said when they passed down the sentences, I was like, what about the paragraphs? I almost turkey crashed myself.
I didn't hear it. Damn it. That would have been fucking...
I got a kid on the way. I got to start getting into these dad jokes.
That would be really good.
Oh, speaking of, I'm having a girl, everyone.
Oh, yes. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. Shut up, Logan. Like you care. You're fucking feigning interest.
Well, don't misgender a child, first of all.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
How do you know if does she decide to be a female?
I don't know.
Getting called out.
Who knows? Yeah, I guess I got a lot to learn, don't I?
Well, you know what? We're here, so.
Speaking of, congratulations to Elliot Page. Brave and stunning. Brave and stunning. I was thinking she was brave for a different reason, though. Like, you got to have some balls on you to come out as a white man in 2020. That's fucking tough. That's a tough job to have. Actor formerly known as Ellen Page. From Juno and shit, the plain
Helen
face.
Page or Ellen?
No.
Page? She's saying she's a man?
Yeah, it's Elliot Page now. So don't dead name her. He's dead naming. Adam's over here gonna get us in trouble. Yeah, dude, it happened.
Wait.
What's so funny?
No, that's not true.
I swear to God. Intern Logan, will you please indulge
Is this our
him?
imitating life? What is this?
I told you. It happened. And then Netflix. Where'd Adam go? And this is the episode where we get deplatformed.
This is the episode where we actually move over to Pornhub.
Yep. Everyone's there's just a mass exodus.
Wait, are you okay, Adam?
He's all right.
This millionaire fucking chick.
Yeah.
It's like,
guy, don't. You're misgendering. You did it again.
Getting called out.
Yeah, you did it again. I'm gonna have to ban Adam, dude. All right, go ahead.
Wait.
What?
The name's Elliot.
Elliot.
This is not real, dude.
I swear to God, it's real.
This is not real. After that, we've hit this 2020, this virus fucking crazy shit. Like, this is just like you make a nice sundae and you just drop that cherry right on top. Elliot.
I do want to say kudos to her from going from like a 4 to a 6 just with the transition alone. By women's standards, she's not a looker, but by a dude's standard, he's a decent looking cat. And Adam, don't think about what you're gonna say next. Don't dead name. I can't be having that here. It's a progressive show.
Okay, all right. Fine. Okay. I had no idea of this. I thought I saw some stuff on Reddit, but I thought they were joking.
Yeah, no, this is pretty recent. Like past 5 days. Like this happened in December.
Okay. I thought I saw something. Yeah, and I'm like, no, that's probably a joke. It's on Reddit. It wasn't a joke. Elliot Page.
Well,
wait. So
Adam's
Inception
gonna get us banned.
So how am I getting her banned? Him banned. I'm just asking questions. I don't fucking know.
No, it's a good point. It's a good point because I had a couple of questions myself because he has a longtime partner.
Am I not allowed to have questions?
Well, he's got a longtime partner that's been with him, for a really long time. And so does that make her straight now? Whereas she was a lesbian
she's with
before?
a guy? She's
before.
she was with a chick.
Yes.
And now she's a dude
with a chick.
With
the same chick.
So does that make her straight?
That's what I'm saying. It calls into question all these weird things.
Fluid.
Like obviously love knows no bounds. So if you love someone, you love them regardless of what they're going through. But in terms of how society discusses it, how do you discuss it? And you settle down, motherfucker. Your fucking 10-minute laugh break you just took.
What do you want me to do? You're telling me this fucking chick that was on Inception is now calling herself Elliot Page.
She was in.
What do you want me to do? I didn't know this stuff.
She was in Trailer Park Boys.
I just walked into this and fucking Logan shows me this article. What do you want me to do?
Adam got a.
It's like saying, this guy who's like an Olympic triathlete.
It's not an article. It's her Google bio.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Netflix did a mad dash to go into their back catalog and change his name in all of the productions that he's been in and stuff like that. Like all of these, like as soon as the news dropped, I went to Google, I went to all these different things to see who was going to be the last. It was like at a drop of a hat, they had this shit ready to go, which I'm sure when you make an announcement like that and you're such a well-known public figure, you probably have a team of people that lets other social media platforms and shit like that know in advance so that they can change all that shit.
No, they probably have a separate team on standby for this exact reason.
Yeah, they're stationed in the T-zone.
But I don't understand. Like, what do you do then? What's the difference?
John Lemon said, "Oh Lord, she became a straight white male." That's the thing. That's the thing. It's like,
what is this? What? Come on.
It just brings up some very interesting thoughts.
I don't buy it.
You don't think it's genuine? Or you don't think the
I don't know.
Is genuine?
Is it genuine? What is genuine? I mean, I don't know. Is it? Oh, wait, we can't even say, is that genuine?
What? No, I mean, do you think
Bruce Jenner was a fucking triathlete and an Olympian?
Dead naming. He also killed a person.
And he fucking killed someone. And he got into his 60s and wanted to be a chick. Okay, fine.
He was another one doing the Lord's work. It was some old bat in a car, dude. And he took care of business.
Yeah. And somehow he got away with that. But
hello, Thomas Slav Kazaljevic. I'm sorry if I butchered. I know I butchered your name. I'm very sorry, but thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I get it, but movie stars just really like attention.
Right. Well, that's another thing, too.
I don't know.
People in the spotlight always get jaded by their own farts. They love their own shit coming out of their own mouths. So, I mean, you do bring up a good point because celebrities do a lot of disingenuous shit.
How brave of him to do this. Okay, I don't give a fuck if you want to say you're a guy or a chick.
Right.
I don't care.
Right. It shouldn't matter.
Oh, I gotta
you should
fucking
just be able to do whatever you want.
No, because then you feel like it's an attention thing.
Exactly. Yes, when it's publicized like that and everybody makes a big deal. Yes, you're right.
Like it just
takes
like
it takes the air out of the sail.
You're fishing, and I don't
baiting. You're baiting for donuts, dude.
Yeah.
Suzanne says she's been thinking of becoming a straight white male, but we make it seem really unappealing at times. Yeah, trust me. No, you're not winning any awards.
She's not wrong, but I don't bleed once a month, so.
You don't bleed once a month? Are you attacking periods now too?
Yeah, who wants to bleed once a month? I don't want to.
No one. Oh yeah, I'd like all my fucking underwear to smell like a bag of change once a month. That's great.
Hey, what am I, Jesse Ventura?
Yeah.
I ain't got time to bleed.
I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
It's a Predator joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it
Look it
alone. I thought about it. I was like, I don't want to have to reverse it if it turns out that I'm a goose. So in other news, we have this ridiculous concept. So there's a tickle bar opening in Dallas. This was posted December 2nd, 2020, and it turns out this fucking knife face over here. Yeah, that's a woman who's had no surgery whatsoever. Anyway, she's opening. Her name's Kimberly Haley Coleman, and she wants to tickle us pink, apparently.
What?
So the article starts out, remember the back tickles you loved as a kid? The black magic your mom used to... Oh, African-American magic, you bunch of bigots.
Yeah, correct yourself.
African-American magic that your mom used to put you to sleep with. How about the times you almost dozed off while someone played with your hair? Are you relaxed just thinking about it? Kimberly Haley Coleman wants to sell you that experience with the launch of her new business, The Tickle Bar. And she doesn't know if her idea is crazy, brilliant, or maybe a little of both. This is a bitch with a rich husband or something like that because she's got time for projects.
Yeah.
This is also
goddamn white woman's got a time for a project, man. I ain't got time for these fucking white bitches.
You got time for them boobas?
No.
You don't? You wouldn't?
Yeah, fine. I got time. I got maybe 5 minutes. Fine.
Logan, would you?
What?
Would you?
No.
You wouldn't? You're 19 though. That's probably not high. Like the older lady's fetish hasn't hit you yet. It will.
It hasn't hit me, but whatever. Whatever.
Bitch, shut up! I know for a fact that's not true. Look at you, you disingenuous cunt. You can't say that.
I don't even know what that means.
You're a bitch ass dude, and this is a terrible idea. I just want to say that right off the bat because this has the you can't tell me that this isn't going to turn into like some weird jerk shack where just guys are getting milked, women are like it's just going to be a sex thing.
It's a milking room.
Is a sex thing.
Totally milking room kind of setup, dude.
She says, when I tell people, I get a really polarized reaction. It's either, oh my god, that's genius. Why hasn't anyone done that before? That's literally just her drunk friends. Or it's, no one is going to do that. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. That's when I knew I had to try it.
Try what?
Wasting her husband's money.
Yeah, exactly. But he probably doesn't care. He's probably like in some developing country, balls deep in an underage woman. It doesn't matter to him. Haley Coleman is somewhat familiar with controversy, as this isn't her first polarizing business. She started a voluntourism nonprofit called Globe Aware in Dallas in 2001. Too bad it wasn't at the Trade Center in 2001. Which offers global volunteer vacations that combine. Well, what happened? Executive intern Logan.
Yeah, Google it. What is Bullet 2001?
Freedom ain't free. So basically, she it was a global volunteer vacation that combined personal travel with work assisting foreign communities. Despite some people's perceptions that voluntourism is just a way for rich Americans to stroke their God complexes, totally. The nonprofit thrived in Dallas for nearly 20 years until COVID-19 and the border closures that came along with it brought its operation to a halt. Good.
Bill Gates.
That's a big reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, Haley Coleman said, or explains. We really rely on borders being open and planes flying and people feeling up for travel. So it's been a rough year. This business is gonna flop. I can't wait to see. I hope they do a story. They need to do a follow up.
Yeah.
This is just such a stupid idea. I don't want strangers touching me.
I don't want to be tickled.
Anyway.
I don't want to be tickled by my closest people.
You don't like the nails like kind of
that's
caressing
not
your back.
tickling. That's not tickling.
I mean? That is good stuff though, right?
But that's not tickling. I don't want to be tickled.
It is kind of tickling. It's just a very.
That's not tickling. Tickling's where like these spots where like
everything has to be aggressive for Adam for it to like be considered any type of anything.
No, I don't want to be tickled. I'm not saying I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be tickled.
Rabbi says she looks Asian. Yeah, she does. Everybody looks Asian when they get a fucking tuck, a little tuck job like that. That's a facelift and a tuck. She looks like a Michael Myers mask with eyelashes. That's a rough looking woman.
She's probably a provocateur.
Think so?
Nope.
Think she's a sub or a dom? She's a sub dom. Adam's sub doming on the weekends. Yeah, fuck this story. That's enough out of that.
I'm not big into submarine sandwiches and stuff. So
You're flirting with disaster. All right, so in other news, we've got a YouTube star arrested for allegedly killing a pregnant girlfriend at subscriber's request.
All right. Are you setting up you trying to bait me into a fucking joke?
Nope.
Okay, then shut up.
Oh, I see, because there are some congruent circumstances, aren't there? So it says.
Yes, this is what you.
Oh, okay. Shut up. Shut up.
Okay.
Adam's on one today, dude. He's shermed out. Adam's on that dust. Just when you think you've seen the most horrifying YouTube scandal of the week, the streaming service is reportedly struggling to track down and delete all copies of a video in which a streamer abuses, then accidentally kills his pregnant girlfriend. Stas Reflay, a Russian vlogger whose videos don't originally stream on YouTube but are posted there later, has been arrested following the incident in which his 28-year-old girlfriend, Valentina Grigorieva, apparently died on camera. In the video, Reflay, real name Stanislav Reshetnikov, and another woman restrained the pink-haired Grigorieva, who appear. How about this? Whenever I get up on a Slavic name, well, I don't know. Whenever I get up on a name, you say it. I'll pause. You say it. Who appears to be angry? They all appear. They all can be seen drinking. Oh, that's good. So we got a pregnant woman drinking on a live stream.
They're Russian.
Russian.
They all seem to be drinking from an open liquor bottle. At one point, as they speak and interact with their fans, she goes for a knife, and Reflay responds by shoving her violently. According to local reports, Reflay was paid what translates to about 1,000 American dollars by a subscriber to force his partner out onto the balcony in the freezing cold in nothing but her underwear. Torturing her was apparently a thing they did. This sounds like it might be an OnlyFans thing.
Yep.
In another video, he reportedly blasted her with pepper spray. What a mixed up couple this is. Unfortunately, being pushed out onto the balcony was too much for Adam.
Oh, Grigorieva.
The temperature where they live near Moscow was below zero at the time. Okay. As a reminder, the poor girl had recently been revealed that she was pregnant. Why are they calling her a poor girl? I get it, she died, but this is like she's drinking and being abused and like
she's definitely not poor.
No,
she's probably some money.
Complicit, maybe. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. I thought that's what they were saying.
I didn't jump on the joke wagon there quick enough. After a few minutes, Reflay checks on her, only to find her lying lifeless, half dead. He tries to revive her, saying, and this is translated from Russian, "Valia, are you alive? My bunny, what's up with you? Valia, damn, you look like you are dead. Bunny, come on, tell me something. I'm worrying. Damn, I'm not feeling her heartbeat. Guys, no pulse. She is pale. She's not breathing. Wake up, Valia. I love you. Wake up." And this was a comment that he posted to his chat before calling the medic.
Oh, no.
So he was baiting for donos even after he knew.
He was, yeah.
So
sounds like a setup.
I guess he kept the stream going and everybody watched as he eventually calls the paramedics. He also tries again and again to wake her up, even dragging her cold, half-naked body to the couch. As he cries, the camera keeps rolling. Eventually, paramedics do arrive, but it's too late and they declare her dead. The video reportedly continues for a total of 2 whole hours after her death from hypothermia. The Russian Investigative Committee said that they were investigating what unlawful actions he committed. Law enforcement sources say he could face up to 2 years in prison. That's not that bad a time for killing somebody. 2 years, that seems like a slap on the wrist.
Well, you look at a lot of countries. I mean, I don't even think a lot of them have mandatory life sentences.
Yeah, you're right. I know like Scandinavia and stuff like that doesn't.
You could be a fucking murderer, obviously, and get out in 20 years.
Right, which we've seen in the past.
Or whatever. Like, yeah.
You know, there's been a couple of instances like that. I think the stiffest penalty for murder they have in Scandinavia would be like a 20-year sentence or a 22-year sentence, but a lot of people don't serve that much time.
Well, Scandinavia is a broad brush.
Right. Well, Finland and Sweden, Denmark. Yeah, Norway. Okay, don't copy me.
Where's Rabbi? Isn't he not calling in?
He can. Oh, wait, hold on. I got a bunch of... I
feel like he'd be
upset if... Again, I'm fucking up. He's been trying to call, and of course I...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's hard for me to see... Whenever I'm looking at the stream, it's hard for me to see down there at Discord and, like, keep up with all that shit. Hey, buddy, I'm sorry. Hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm good. Congratulations on the baby girl or the soon-to-be.
Thank you
baby
very
girl.
much. I appreciate that. We're
And I just gotta make a point here. This is episode 68, and you're talking about sex. What about 69?
That's fair.
Hold on just a second. I need to look over here at Podbean too, because we have another listener, and he told me to just say his name is Tommy. So hello, Tommy. It's good to see you. And he writes, so do you think it was right of me? I joined another live podcast on this podcast app, and I was hearing a lot of N-word from Afro-American woman, and I just had to call in, and I got hated on for trying to interfere, telling her it's wrong and a double standard. And he is from Scandinavia, Sweden. So I mean, that's the thing. It's tough. If you're a white guy, you can't go around telling black women that they can't say. You can't tell black people they can't say the N-word. That's the thing. Is like, it's just not our place to be doing it. And I get it. Everybody's got their thoughts and opinions on the matter. But right now,
you can't tell anyone to say anything, really.
Yeah,
it's either
that's
it's all
the biggest
or nothing.
thing.
But yeah, okay. Fine.
And I get, especially if you're not living in America.
It's a different world in those areas, dude.
Right. I can totally understand. I can understand your thoughts behind that, especially being where you are in the world.
Different.
It's a little bit of a different approach.
Well, it's just different, the circumstances of each country's evolution.
And he also says that people can actually kill as many people as they want and just rest in prison for the rest of their lives here. Yeah, you guys have some pretty... I've seen a lot of Scandinavian prisons, and they're like basically like little apartments. You can still have like a computer and personal items and shit like that.
Like some of them you can just go out in the day, like...
Yeah.
Which, I get it, but...
It focuses... I mean, yeah, they focus more on the rehabilitation.
I mean, if you kill a bunch of people... I mean...
There's something going on. I mean, obviously.
We're wasting our time here. I'm going to, this guy's brain's suddenly going to change. Maybe I shouldn't, like, kill a couple people, but...
Right. And that's the thing is, like, you have to wonder what approach is better.
I don't know.
Yeah, stuff.
You also can't have private prisons, right? Like we have all over the fucking place.
There's got to be a middle ground somewhere. It can't be a reward.
Incentivizing putting people in jail for fucking smoking joint or even doing coke or whatever.
Well, essentially, you're just creating slave labor again. I mean, these for-profit prisons that, like, I mean, dude, Amazon,
it's a lot of money.
Amazon's been exposed for buying and selling merchandise made by inmates, made by like slaves in other countries and shit like that. Let us not forget the furniture that the Uyghur Muslims create in China.
Oh, Uyghur.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Shut up, Rabbi. Hope you get throat cancer, bud. John Lemon.
What do y'all think about
just fucking roll right through that.
Yep. Okay. It's your show. Go ahead. What?
Yeah. Hold on, Rabbi. I was reading a comment here.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Fucking. You're a good man, Rabbi. John Lemon says he once saw a trailer. It was a documentary exposing underground competitive tickling. It was very strange and pretty gay. That's something I'd actually be interested in. And intern Logan, can you Google competitive tickling just for
competitive tickling?
Yeah, I want to see. I want to go a little deeper into that.
I can't be tickled competitively. Like I just won't be tickled.
Well, what I'm saying is I want to get into that maybe on another episode because that sounds
I guess
interesting.
You can't like flinch. You got to like stay still and not go, like lose your fucking mind or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess that's the competition. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't stand tickling. That's the one thing. It pisses me off so badly because
it's played out.
My parents used to do it all the time. That was like one of their things.
Guess which country this organization comes from?
Canada.
UK.
Oh, okay. Man, they really did.
All right.
After we straightened them out back in the 1700s, they really took it hard.
Well, I mean, what's his name? Not Prince Charles. Who's the Edward?
Andrew.
Or Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
Prince Andrew.
Randy Andy's
doing good.
Randy. I've got $50 for groceries, $1,200 for liquor.
There's just loads of videos, and they're all on like YouTube and stuff of this.
Yeah.
Just.
Oh, wow. Yeah. John Lemon, you're right, bud. There's a lot of content. There's a lot of competitive tickling content out there.
God.
So that's good. Tommy says that after talking with this woman for an hour, they eventually became friends. That's cool. It's always cool when, discussion leads to a nice The guy, the guy that's talking to us over here on Podbean. So I guess that's enough for bad news. And instead of Baloney Boys, I wanted to show the world this fucking subreddit that I found recently, and I fell in love with it immediately. It's literally called Neckbeard Nests, and it's just photos of neckbeards' lairs, like their bedrooms, their living rooms, their cars, and they are just trashed. So I'm gonna flip this over so everybody at home can see. And basically what we have going on here, these are just random posts of people finding neckbeard cars and also neckbeards themselves.
Neckbeard cars.
Posting pictures of their own neckbeard layers. And they like give each other advice and shit, and like they try to like it really what this is a community for people to kind of like let out their frustrations and their feelings of depression, and like and it all stems from their rooms and their cars and like the filth that they live in. And so other neckbeards are like, oh, it's okay, man, you know, I cleaned half my room the other day and I'm already starting to feel better, you can too. And like they're just trying to encourage each other to just clean their fucking room.
I cleaned half my room.
Yeah, it's shit like that.
What does that even mean?
Dog, it's shit just like that.
Just clean your fucking room, who gives a fuck?
That's what I said. But
okay.
So this is a neckbeard car. As you can see, there's you're gonna see themes. You're gonna see a lot of McDonald's.
Are those 7-Elevens or what are those?
Those are, I think, McDonald's cups.
Are they?
Yeah. Oh no, those are Jack in the Box cups.
Oh, are they? Okay.
But you see a lot
like
of
a Sonic cup too.
Yeah, you see a lot of shit like that. You'll see a lot of alcohol cans, bottles. A lot of neckbeards are also into alcoholism.
Well, the car is yellow, by the way.
Yeah.
Great choice.
It's a yellow car. Oh, here's another one. So this is a dorm room, and then also they like to put timestamps on there sometimes. So this is a 2016 neckbeard dorm room. Which I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, that'd be unacceptable.
Yeah, what we're looking at, this isn't one of the bad ones.
That's fucking disgusting.
So
this isn't even one of the bad ones on this subreddit.
My friend's up in Alaska right now, stationed in the army base, and he says that this is actually how a lot of the rooms look when he's getting there, and because his sister platoon got deployed out like randomly, and this is how about 5 out of the 10 rooms that they were given looked. And he said he spent about 2 weeks cleaning up his, trying to get it like in living order.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane to live like that at all. But we can get here.
Ride like the wind, dog. What do you want?
So there was one video that I saw posted on this subreddit a couple of times, and I have it pulled up on the YouTube here. This is a just some random Twitch streamer. I'm not sure who he is, but he gives a quick.
What's wrong with this room, dude?
Dude, that's not even the bad part.
Oh, I can't. I'd have a nervous breakdown, dude.
So would I.
I'm having a nervous breakdown right now looking at this room.
Adam's boner's pushing up against his braided belt because he's looking at those big milkers this guy's got.
Oh, this is too much, man.
And so, sir, if you're just listening to this on an audio platform, basically we're about to look at this. We're about to be looking at this. Yeah, this peak performance alpha male's horrible, horrible room.
Greek God for sure.
Can you share the screen real quick? Sorry.
Yeah, god damn you, Rabbi. You needy prick.
Yes.
There you go, bud. So anyway, here's the neckbeard layer from this Twitch streamer here. I'm gonna play this video.
Goddamn bag.
Genghis Khan, thanks for the follow, dude. Can you give us a room tour? All right. Oh, fuck. Okay. You ready for this?
Bad.
All right, so here's my setup, right? This is where I play video games. And then right there, over here, that's my door. And then that's the trash.
Look at that's just a mountain.
And this is all the trash.
What is he doing?
Oh my god.
Wooden
Wait, go to the front door. Go to the front.
Donkey.
Where's the door?
Right here.
How do you even open that?
It's like you just answered Rabbi.
Black kind of.
That wasn't Rabbi. That was one of the guys on his stream.
Oh, I thought Rabbi said that. Rabbi, you didn't say where's the door?
It did sound like
No,
Rabbi.
it does sound like me though.
Oh,
I have to say that was kind of creepy. I was like, what the fuck? Am I outside of my body or something?
Yeah,
What the
he
fuck?
just answered that fucking question.
I thought that was Rabbi.
Yeah, that was. I'm with y'all.
Where am I? Okay,
Audio
I see it. I
means.
see it.
I'll open the door. It'll make it easier to see. How am I gonna open that door? Never mind. I'm not opening the door.
Of course, he has
Just
a
open
League of
it.
Legends
No.
stream open.
All right, I think that's good.
That
God,
guy's.
You have so many monitors.
I only have 5.
What a nice setup.
I thought that was Rabbi again. I thought that was Rabbi again.
So did
dude.
I. That one got me too.
What the fuck?
Sorry, yeah, that one got me too. I'm an idiot.
Maybe it is me.
But that, I mean, dude, that's the type of shit you're seeing on here, and he's like, it's a joke to some of these people.
Where is he sleeping?
On that trashy fucking mattress.
What are you talking
behind him.
about? There's so many. There's gotta be
Anywhere he
bugs
wants.
all over the
He
place.
sleeps anywhere he wants. He does whatever he wants. That motherfucker.
Clearly.
Yeah, he's the master of his own domain. It's just how do you? That's the thing is like, how do you let it get to that point? You can't even open your door. Where you're not leaving? Where are you shitting and pissing? So oh yeah, I'm sorry. That leads me to something else. Another common reoccurrence on the Neckbeard Nest subreddit
Shit
is
bucket.
piss bottles. And don't you ever interrupt me again, or I'll kill you in front of a loved one in Minecraft. But so you see a lot of piss bottles. There's a ton and a ton of piss bottles. So and let me see if I can find. There's a couple in here that are just really bad. You have to go deep. Like I was doing this. Like this is a really bad one right here. This is just some basement room. And that's all like Diet Coke and Budweiser.
That's fake. Like someone just put a fucking laptop down there.
Dog, it's not fake. I'm telling you.
What are you
right
doing with
now.
that laptop? Oh, he's a super gamer. He's not. He doesn't have a spot for a mouse.
Not all neckbeards are gamers. In fact, I would say most of them are just depressed people who hang. Yeah, exactly. They're just depressed people who hang out on the internet. You don't need a gaming PC for that.
Looking at some cheap
Not even
pizza.
a mouse.
No, you have a trackpad on a laptop. Now look, Adam's trying to fight his way out of this argument now. Probably trying to pretend he doesn't know how a fucking laptop works.
I know there's a trackpad, but you can't work with the trackpad, dog.
He's a
I don't care what you're doing. Yeah, I don't care what you're doing. You're not working track. You're not working trackpad. You're getting a mouse.
technologically dumb.
If you're gonna invest into tossing fucking cans in the corner,
There's 7 empty rum bottles under the desk and about another 15 in the pile.
No, he's a writer. He's an incel writer. That's what he is. That's proof right there. It's just all about fucking, women are terrible and all this shit, and how do they not love me? And he's just chasing all that liquor with fucking Diet Cokes.
well, I can't see why women would.
Rabbi, are you speaking from experience here?
Yes.
Oh, here's a
check my shit out.
This is a female. They call female neckbeards leg beards because they don't shave. I thought that was pretty cute. But another common thing that you'll see is cereal and milk in a Ziploc bag because all the bowls are in the room, right? So what else are you going to put cereal and milk in? This is just a quick shot of a leg beard coming into her lair. And you never see sheets on mattresses. That's another thing you don't see a lot. And it's really gross. And you also see
I can't deal with this.
Well, yeah, you also see here in the bottom right-hand corner the obligatory dab torch. There's a lot of dab rigs involved in this sedentary lifestyle. Aside from alcoholism, of
This
course.
almost looks fake. Like, how are you living your life like that? I would fucking freak out.
So would I, but it's a psychological thing, dude. These are very depressed people. These are people who...
You gotta smash her fucking laptop, throw it out the window, throw her out the window. She'll be fine. She'll have to go to the hospital for like a week or two. And then it'll be like, oh, this wake up period.
My thing is like,
My room's fucked up.
If you're this woman's parent, where the fuck are you, dude? Like, where are you? If this is how your kid's doing, this looks like a maybe 14, 15, 16, like kind of getting up into almost being an adult years. By that time, you got so much work to do as an individual to try to undo whatever caused this mindset to sink in. But like, my whole thing is you can't be a parent and in good conscience let your child live like this and think that this is acceptable.
Yeah.
Symptom
of the down, man. Where the F are you, dude? Yeah, it's
Jesus
embarrassing.
Christ.
It's embarrassing.
BYOB, bring your own bed.
Well.
Okay.
One after another. Come on, guys.
Fucking
Unless that
slice
bed
him.
can hover, I'm not going over this bitch. I will go over there. I will throw her laptop to the side and fuck her. But
Would you?
I can't tell what she looks like, so I don't know. But
I mean, from certain angles. But I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure this person's not of age. So Adam, you go ahead and say whatever.
How am I
gonna...
supposed to know how old this person is?
I don't know. Maybe the fact that there's fucking magazine pages.
Oh, maybe the
taped
fact
to
that there's
wall.
garbage all over the place. What? Like this?
She's old enough.
Okay, Rabbi, you fucking creep.
Oh, this is not even in America. Look at that plug.
What do you mean? Look, how can you can't tell that?
Look
from
at
here.
what is plugged in over there. That
Right
is
here?
not a U.S. plug joint.
How you can't tell from this?
It looks circular.
You are just you'd be the worst detective. You'd be the worst
What?
detective.
Look at that. Does that look like a square plug?
You're making an
Or a
assumption.
rectangular plug?
I don't even. That's not the plug. It has
It's not
nothing
the-
to
it's
do with
not
what
the
we're
point,
talking
but-
about.
It's not the point, but I'm just saying I don't think they're in America.
Jesus Christ. So then there's also another part of this community. Another part of this community is there's videos of people coming into X. Okay, coming into X neckbeard layers and cleaning up after them. Like usually these are property owners who post videos of the disgusting conditions that their tenants lived in and shit. This is one that made my skin crawl. This is from, I guess, like the backstory of this guy. I'm not sure. I don't know where this took place, but this video is disgusting, and I'm just going to go ahead and play it for you.
Ah! You got to burn that house down. Burn it down.
You can't do
Burn the
anything
house
about that.
down. Burn it down. Burn the
So-
whole house down. You got to walk away.
Yeah. So
Cut your
for
losses.
our listeners, what happened was this man put a air dust container, like the little nozzle behind a picture, hanging on a wall, and he lets the air loose, and just roaches and insects
Is it
come,
an air
come
duster?
spilling out of it, like just an inordinary amount of insects come out of this picture frame, and
Yeah,
it just looks disgusting.
I thought it was an insecticide or something.
I thought that was just computer dust.
Oh,
look at
well,
the
look at
corner
the corners
that
of this fucking place. You know you have to burn that
Yeah.
fucking house down 10 years ago.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing too. So another part of this that's just so fucking gross, dude. That makes my
Oh
skin
my
crawl.
god. This is not oh my god.
It's so bad. But
The state would probably end up condemning the fucking place.
It's not in a
Yeah.
state. That's not in a state.
no, he said the state.
Well, no, he said a state.
What?
Or
I
the
thought
state.
you said the state would
Yeah, the
the
state.
state
No,
would
he did say the state, but he's referring if this was in America.
Weeds wearing off Adam. He's
No, he was referring if this was in America.
But no, so
It's not. That's probably not in America, dude.
what I was gonna say is that a lot of the times, or actually some of the times on this subreddit, you'll see videos and articles of people's neckbeard layers getting condemned, and then the fire department comes by and does a control burn, and they do exactly what you're talking about, Adam. They just burn the motherfucker down.
What are you gonna do?
We're gonna see Cobra Wands pop up on that Reddit here soon.
No, actually, because he got a new place.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he got evicted, and then he found a new place. And
Well, I mean, should you
Here, do you want that?
comment on that?
What do you mean? It's already been disclosed and everything.
There was a video on it that I.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought
bite-sized
that would be
something.
like a bite-sized call-in to opine on that, in my opinion. But
I mean, maybe. I mean, it's the topic of conversation just stared there. Way to make it weird again.
I'm not making it weird. I'm
You're
just
always
saying
making it
bite-sized should
weird.
have
You
called
interrupt.
in.
He's not even on right now, I don't think. But he always knows he's got an open invitation to the show. He never has to ask. He's got carte blanche with the Brass Tacks podcast. But anyway, like I was saying, his new place, Josh's new place. It's very, very nice looking. So I don't know. I haven't checked back since he moved in. So like I'm kind of.
How long do you give it?
Before what? Before it looks bad?
Before he's
Before
smoking.
it turns to shit.
Well, he's already.
Is he smoking inside already?
Yes, he is.
Oh my!
Yes,
Shut
yeah.
up,
I swear to
Rick.
God. I swear to God.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
it was
not
like
good.
I think it was like the first stream he did there. He was smoking.
I think he'd learn from that, but
Another really terrible thing that's kind of funny but terrible is like a lot of people will donate so that the text to speech thing happens on his streams, and then they immediately go to PayPal or whatever, and they they charge back the donation, so they get the message across, and then he never gets the money because they just do all these chargebacks. And not only that, but King Cobra has to go in and manually accept those, or else he gets in trouble for keeping the money or whatever the fuck. There was something he was talking about in that regard. I'm not sure how all that works because I've never tried to do Streamlabs and shit. Probably need more than 4 people to have that be an effective method of income.
Yeah, I might sprinkle in some super chats if you're nice to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rabbi, how long have you been watching the show? Who have we ever been nice to? These are my best friends in this room, and I hope they all die. I don't
Some
have
of his best friends.
So you're giving up already?
Well, my other best
Okay.
friends in the
Shut up.
bedroom over there. Adam's a
Got 2 more upstairs too.
okay. So second one, you should just go fuck yourself. That was pretty quick. All right, Logan.
It's probably true.
See this man out here. He's making moves. But yeah, I guess, that was everything I had for the show today. Anyone have anything they want to share before we make our exit? Anyone?
So you got headphones now?
Adam's got headphones
Working
now.
headphones?
Oh, wait.
Adam's
Actually,
on?
I'm glad
Okay.
you just said something about that, Rabbi. Because let me tell you something. We're going to play some video games this week. And we're going to do it. All of us together. And we're going to do some shredding. We're going to do some shredding, and you got to fucking get on the shredding bandwagon. I'm sick of all this. No, we got to play it like Sam Fisher or whatever the fuck it is. You don't have to be tiptoeing around Warzone. You got to be honking your horn, serpentining.
So GTA
Yes,
and COD.
yes, and you got to be singing Panama, because when you're in Warzone, you see these teams of 4. When you roll up on them 4 deep in a fucking blaring the horn, singing Panama, it's like Indians attacking these people, or Native Americans, excuse me.
Indigenous people.
Tomahawks in hand. These other motherfuckers see us coming at them, and they're like, "Oh shit, we better bounce, or we're just gonna get our asses handed to them, or to us."
I heard you had a
What? What were you? What?
I heard Rabbi had a rather eccentric friend that you guys were playing with.
Yeah, his friend wasn't happy about the way that we were shredding.
We were on the pay no mind list.
Do you think he'll play with us again, Rabbi?
No, he'll play again. It's just you gotta,
we gotta play his way.
No, I ain't doing some fucking PTFO. No, then we're playing multiplayer. So stop. We're not playing Warzone. I will PTFO on multiplayer.
Shredding doesn't work unless everybody's shredding.
If you're on Warzone, you got to be shredding. You got to be trolling. If you're not doing that, you got to get the fuck out of America, dude. Yeah, if I wish we could have Panama literally blasting through those speakers.
We can. All we have to do is put our headsets right next to the speaker on my computer or something. That's what I'll do. I'll sacrifice my ability to talk because I'll be honking the horn and shooting. So I'm not gonna be saying much anyway. I'll play Panama on my computer speakers.
No, it's too much. I want to have you also speaking because you say some funny stuff. So
that's true. That's true. I do.
I do. I've never the most I've laughed in my life is playing Warzone with Rick. Like
and also hearing the news of Elliot Page, I think.
Well,
that's true. That's true too. Don't you ever take away when somebody's congratulating me, Rabbi.
I just didn't understand. I didn't know that was a thing.
It is.
Oh.
But yeah, if you guys ever want to play Warzone with me, just look me up. Gamertag Slickando, Xbox.
You got
all day.
The Cold War yet?
No, I don't actually. I should probably do that though. I haven't had time for
Rabbi,
video
we're
games,
not going
really.
into Cold War. It's crashing fucking new Xboxes. I don't have time.
Yeah, that's what happens to me sometimes. It just shuts off my fucking console sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just playing Nuke 24/7.
Oh god, yeah, that's the one thing I can't wait for. I just have
Nuketown
had no
24/7. Just and then it crashes like every 3 games.
Yeah.
So
I mean, sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, shut up.
It's every 3 games.
Listen to these two trying to fucking make things interesting.
Well, call in if you think it's interesting.
Yeah, go right ahead. You got plenty of time, guys. Anyway, thank you all for joining us for another installment of the Brass Tacks podcast. If you have any suggestions for the show or anything you want to see covered, make sure you go ahead and send those suggestions to therealbrasstacks@gmail.com. Follow us on our social media. Rabbi, for fuck's sake. If you feel so inclined, follow us on social media. Instagram is The Real Brass Tacks. Facebook, Brass Tacks Podcast. Make sure if you're watching us on YouTube, you're subscribed, give us a like, all that good shit. And if you're on Podbean, make sure you give us a follow. You can catch us every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 2 p.m. West Coast, every Saturday. Every Saturday.
What time Central?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Subtract an hour from East.
Oh, okay. I'm not doing that. You guys do your own conversions. I don't have time for that
4
shit.
Central. 4 Central.
Anyway, until next time, guys. Have a great weekend. Be safe, be healthy, be happy, all that dumb shit.
Look,
we'll see you soon.
I'd grab the megaphone and say it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice, I guess, right?
about just go fuck your mother?
We'll see you next week, guys.